Nice. Noise. Yo, welcome back. Back on the weekly shit. Holy fuck. We never thought that was gonna happen, did we? Welcome back. All talk, no thought. And that's what I'm about to deliver ya. It's your boy VJ, and I'm right here, spitting game like usual. Change the angle of the camera. Got a tripod. Why'd I make it a shitty angle? Put it to the side before? Come on. None of this show makes sense. You hear that extra noise in the background? Hey, it's only April, right? Everyone else in the whole world, I mean, on the upper, whatever, on the, what is it, the west or something? Whatever. North, south? Yeah, on the northern side, it's spring. The northern part of the globe, it's fucking spring. We're in Arizona, we're on the northern side, right? It's spring here, right? No, it's summer. It's 100 today. And the AC's off, but I need some fanage, otherwise I'm gonna look like shit. And that's just what it is. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna see what the straight look is like. Maybe we'll make better clips. Who knows? I don't know. Yo, there's 4 holidays in a row this week. What the fuck? 4 holidays. So let's take a look at them. I didn't even know they were holidays. They all are fucking bullshit. Let's see. First one, April 19th, Good Friday. Just signifying that Easter's around the corner. Don't know its significance. Don't give a fuck. I'm not a pro on this, but guess what? I know that they don't matter. What's this one? Passover. It's a holiday you pass over. Done. Don't care if it's about the Jews. Love the Jews, but come on, man. What the fuck is that? Easter. Still don't really get it. What does the bunny have to do with anything of old Jesus, who is black but has a Spanish name, is going to just straight up and get up after being so-called killed. That's some vampire shit. People been fucked up for worse. You know what I'm saying? And the next day, Earth Day. Actually, the only day that makes sense here, but why put it after Easter? You're getting overshadowed by the most, well, you know, celebrated holiday. Pick another day. And 420 fell in between all that. Hope everyone enjoyed the smokage. And that's what it is. Yo, I'm enjoying life, man. You know why? I'm not wearing pants. And it's not a trick. It's not like, oh, you know, maybe he's wearing fucking shorts. It's not a joke. I'm wearing boxer briefs right now, and we're lucky that I'm even doing that. And that's that. And I'm busy as fuck, but I'm here recording with you. Gage is out here chilling. Let's get the show started. What the fuck? 4 holidays. What a waste of time. I hope you guys enjoyed them, but what the fuck? You know all the people that like really, really celebrate Easter? Someone tell me why. Why is Easter celebrated by families as if it's Christmas or Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving makes sense. Christmas, another holiday, it don't make no sense. Get it together. Oh, yep. Yawned right in your face. I don't give a shit. I'm tired, man. I've been up, man. Just been fucking trying to get to this bag, man. I fucking had some rough news this week. Looks like a business that I invested in is most likely gonna go under. And that's just gonna end up being a loss of money for a while. My partner may make it back to me, but you know, it's the life of being a businessman. You know, outside the show, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot on the show, and you know, there's a part of us that is that, if you allow yourself to be true, but yeah, you know, I'm a businessman on the outside, and that's how I get my money right now. You know, and for me, they work perfectly together, but in order to be a good businessman, sometimes, you know, shit, there isn't necessarily, you know, anything really funny to what's happening. You just take the lessons and you learn, and then you multiply, and you keep going. I'm gonna focus on what works, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons, mainly that well, one of the main ones is definitely like, when you look at an opportunity that you want to get involved in, but you're investing, meaning you're investing in someone else to handle it for you, even if it's your partner or whatever the case is. You should invest but not as if you would invest in yourself, because you're not the one that's handling that opportunity. You should invest realizing that you're not going to be running it, and you should calculate for what that person is and how effective they could run it. Like, do they have the time? Do they have whatever? Do they have experience? Have they done it before? These are factors to consider. Yeah, it's important. But you gotta learn, if you're trying to get big, like I'm trying to get big, pause, like you gotta get those lessons in and figure it out, and there's no other better way to learn than in the field, and the shit's gonna hurt for a while, but it ain't stopping shit. We take losses, man, but then we make bigger wins, and that's just what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna do it all again and restack again. And man, it's only been 7 minutes. This show is already dragging. We'll see how it goes, huh? What? Nah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, they really make a holiday for anything though. We need to make every fucking time this podcast comes out, it should be a fucking holiday. Because honestly, we never know if it's gonna even come out. It's just all over the fucking place. This fucking show's all over the place. But hey, this is the first time in a long time I got a weekly, and it's on the agenda. It's gonna snowball, be consistent. Shit, who knows? We'll get at it. Let's see, what is this? Oh my god. So here's me just attacking other people's podcasts again. But I'm not attacking, alright? I'm just keeping it real. This is just the truth, okay? We all live in a world where we are seeing what's really out there through the biased lens of our own eyes and our inner viewpoints, okay? So a lot of people have podcasts because they know it's just like another medium where you could gain followers. But most people, when I see the way that they're sort of doing it, or why that they're doing it, or the content that they produce and who it is in comparison to who they really are, because some of these people I know, and just sort of feeling out the genuineness of the situation, people be fronting like they do in real life. Like, that's just what it is. People on podcasts, they're just making them because they're trying to get social media or Instagram famous, and it's just another medium to go into. And hey, there's an aspect of that we're trying to do here, right? We're trying to gain as much views for whatever the end goal, I don't know yet, but I also know that I have a voice and a unique viewpoint, and I'm a completely unique individual, like we all are, but I have a lot of different things that have happened in my life that are very strange from most people, namely like my childhood, or living in the jungle for a while in India, not having any relationship with my mother, never having love from my mother, having a harsh father, but who was the most loving person, being disowned for a while, being in the street game for like half my life, seeing grimy shit happen, and all sorts of, philanderous deals and shit, and just, and I also have always been sort of a performer. I played the piano since I've been 6 years old. Performed as an artist in front of a bunch of different places. My first thing I wanted to be was a comic book artist, so I could draw like in the old like '90s comic book style pretty decently. That means I've also been like making stories. I used to like rap a little bit. Like who the fuck doesn't like hip hop and doesn't try the handed rapping, and like I've always been creative and pushing for that thing. What I realized that I became good at was talking to people. See, one thing that's weird about this show is that I don't have any guests so far yet. And that's mostly because I can't trust enough people to either A, be themselves and yet impact to the podcast. Because, I had another show. This poster right here is from a show where I used to go everywhere and put people on who weren't even meant to be performers, who didn't even necessarily want to be on a podcast. I was just, every place that I would go, I'll just start recording. And we came up with a bunch of interesting shit, but most people are talking over each other. Everyone has agendas, especially if they could get onto someone else's medium where it's building up views and whatnot. See, the thing is, I think one of my best skills is my ability to converse with anyone and joke with anyone and make, for us to like get into something silly and just start laughing or whatever. Like that's what I think that I'm good at. I've done it in a lot of different scenarios. However, this is a solo podcast where I'm just talking to you. There's no bounce back, and that's why a lot of times it takes, the first couple minutes, honestly, of every podcast I feel sucks so much dick because I'm just like lubricating my brain to the point where I could just like get into the thought process that I have just all the time. This is how I am right now. We in the zone. We in it, baby. I know you feel the connection. So what I'm trying to get to is that I realize like something about the way that I portray my viewpoint or whatever it is. I don't know. I have something to give in the podcast world that even if I don't extract millions of views, millions of dollars, whatever from this, I'm cool. I'm working on business on the other side. This is like a free project for me. I would love for it to build up and for it to stretch my world and me to meet all sorts of new and cool people and build some brand up or whatever. But that's a long-term play, and I understand the game, and I'm not rushing it, and I don't even necessarily want to game it or get it without delivering something to you guys. This show, like, it's silly and stupid as shit, but then here we are talking about shit like this. Like, the point that I was going to go into is sort of nonsensical. Actually, it's legit, and I'm about to clown heavy, but it's like, here we are talking about reasons to record or to do shit, and a lot of people are doing it to gain views, and other people are doing it in order to express their art. And there is a different distinction, even though the artists who are trying to express their art are trying to gain views as well, and those who are trying to gain views are trying to put it together something that would seem artistic to others, whether it's entertaining or educated or whatever the fuck. There is a difference, even though to the casual observer you wouldn't really see it. So what I'm saying is, and I hope it comes off, like, most people don't, like, I put all my shit out here. It's unfortunate that it's just me at the helm because we don't even touch into anything. But if you look at the old show episodes, I answer everything. And I'm not here to withhold nothing. When shit fucking happens, it happens. My family doesn't know that business just got chunked and is all fucked up. unless they listen to this podcast or ask me. I'm not even gonna bring it up. Like in a personal life, I just move. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even want people to judge me until I get to a level where it's different and they realize we're different. But right now, everyone just thinks that, we're all one and the fucking same, and that's just really not what it fucking is. Man, I feel like I should aim that shit down. I don't know. The camera's fucked up. Let's see here. Maybe I can get it a little closer. This is probably gonna fuck shit up. Sorry, guys. Of course, I gotta get on a roll and fuck it up. Fuck. Oh, man. Whatever. Anyway, guys. So I hope it comes off. Like, this is me genuinely, like, I don't have an agenda. Yeah, would I love to sell some merch or some shirts or some shit eventually, make some money, get thousands of or millions of downloads? Yes. I don't think that I even deserve that now, maybe? You know what I'm saying? Everyone out there's trying to get like that quick hit and just get what they're not. Nah, I don't. This is the fucking first time that I've recorded 2 weeks in a fucking row. How the fuck would I think that I fucking deserve it? Yeah, I used to record every fucking day, multiple hours a day. That was then. This is me at bat now. I'm sucking. So I gotta do what I gotta fucking do. And this is why I'm making it a priority, because I know that I have the talent, but I'm not putting in the work. I'm not trying to fucking sit around and be fucking the most talented guy who never put in the fucking work. I know I have the fucking talent. I need to eat. I need to go do stand up and figure this shit out to build this fucking shit up to build the whole brand to see how this is going. That's the exact way where I have to go. And I'm ready to do it. I'm a born performer. I don't give a fuck if anyone fucking laughs or ridicules me. They already do for everything I fucking do. So what? I make moves out here bold, and I have to do them by myself. I don't give a fuck. I have to see my own vision through. This is what it is. As an entrepreneur and a true artist, as a true entrepreneur and a true artist and a true visionary, you see your fucking vision through and you push through it and you go get that. And you don't worry yourself with what these other people are doing. However, part of me being me is clowning people for being fucking ridiculous. And we're going to do that here right now. So, why do people who have these podcasts, to know that they're just doing it, to just get views, take it so seriously? The shit makes no sense. Listen. Well, I guess they do it because they're just addicted to this bullshit new shit, but it's so surface. You're addicted to views, looks, other likes. Learn the game. The game is, it's the same as it's always been. Deliver and you'll get compensated. Don't and you won't. Okay? That's why I always say, be unique. All these people have podcasts they think are so original, and they do the same thing. Just try to promote themselves. Try to be funny. Try to be this. I think the realest podcasts, they probably have to go up and down. Serious sometimes, bullshit the other times. Sometimes maybe educational. Sometimes fucking sad. Irritating even maybe. I'm sure I come off irritating as fuck to a lot of fucking people who listen to this shit. But I mean, it is what it is. We grind each other's gears sometimes. What? I'm supposed to fucking... Listen, if you were here, I would appease you, unless we were against each other or it was against my fucking, or I hated you really. But you're not, and I don't see you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you hate, fuck it. If I irritate you, same thing. And everyone else out there that's listening, who's able to swallow these words without despising me, hey, you're fucking good. Meaning, understand where I'm coming from. If other people fucking hate, it means nothing. The people who really fucking hate you are the people who fucking know you. Anyway, so this type of shit, it ain't shit. But all these other people think they're fucking original, man. And they do shit they've done. I don't know where that last intro was going, by the way. The energy's going up, I guess. But all these motherfucking people, they think they have podcasts that are so original. And I've touched on this before, but we're going to go into a little bit. And having some examples, and these people aren't even going to listen to it. And if they do, whatevs. Because they're not genuine. Not to me. I know people who think that they are. I don't think so. Why? Because whatever. Like, they just call me when they need me. They call me to set up their podcast, and then ask to be in a skit of mine, and then when I'm like, yo, yeah, just throw me a bone, because it's not like I charged them for any of the advice or having them in some of my shit, and then I was like, yeah, just let me be a guest on your shit one time. Oh yeah, we don't have guests. Okay, cool. That week they had a guest. They have guests all the time. Every time he has questions, yo, how do you clip up your podcast videos? Like, how do you make little clips? Man, after I got burned the first time, the game's to be sold, not to be told, son. It ain't like that. Fuck you. Fuck everyone who tries to get fucking help and doesn't even try to reciprocate, knowing that they don't reciprocate. How do you not realize you a piece of shit? This shit's crazy. People, if they believe in karma, then they know they're a piece of shit. Like, not even believe in karma. If they know what karma is, then they know they're a piece of shit. Wow, I've been holding on to the lighter from me hitting the bowl 20 minutes ago. Good God. But yeah. Sometimes I just see this guy's shit, because I just want to see, does being a fake fuck get you fucking views? And it doesn't look like it does. And it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy wanted to be on my old show, and I told him, hey, you can be on, but yeah, have you listened to one? And he never did. I mean, shit, I guess he was watching all the clips of my old show and never hit a like. And then that's when he started asking me for questions, then set up his podcast. And he's been consistently recording. That's the one thing I have to give him. But I mean, I'm about to crush. And it's not a competition between me and him, because guess what? We not in the same game, baby. You can't deliver what I deliver. Who else has a podcast by themselves for a fucking hour-ish? An hour. About to be every fucking week. Who's not a fucking professional comedian, but who's about to. Me. I'm about to make the fucking rounds once I get this fucking whip, and you best believe this shit's about to go up. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep collecting this cake. I got a plan for this shit, and it's gonna fucking work. Because I'm fucking steadfast and steady, and the video, there's way too much room above my head. I fucked up. Hold on. Man, this is so stupid. Adjustments mid-show. This is dumb. But I gotta see if it's possible. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Sorry, audio listeners. It's fucking a terrible show, you know? Anyway, I saw this guy. They always be like talking about whatever. I don't give a fuck. And I'm definitely not shouting out their podcast. But this guy, I check, we like spy on each other's stories. I saw his stories, and his story was like, damn, son, these guys, and then like he tagged like his podcast like a co-host, who honestly I have no hate for. I've never listened to your guys' shit because you guys never listen to mine. But bro, I don't know you. I don't hate you. But your other homie, it's not like I hate him, but he on some bullshit. So I always reflect back the energy you give me. Oh, you trying to leech from me and not trying to pay dues and honestly lie to me to my face about some shit? Yeah, the energy's clear enough. I ain't fucking with you. Anyway, on his stories, he hit up and tagged his partners like, wow, look at these guys. Stole our idea. I was like, what? And I looked at the story more closely, because usually I just do that tap, 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 tap. I don't give a fuck. I might spy on you, but I still don't give a fuck, and I don't have time to deal with your shit. So I just move through the stories, which I guess is in still some way giving him. Yeah, I'll stop doing that. But he posted up that thing, and I clicked on the post, and it was about them talking, it was about another podcast having a Game of Thrones recap every week after the episode as part of their episode. And this fucking idiot was looking at that podcast and said, wow, look at them, homie, stole our idea. And I literally wanted to puke. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a fucking educate y'all that don't. There are a million podcasts that do that. There are some podcasts that only recap Game of Thrones. That is their only purpose. There are some podcasts that only go over theories. Have I listened to any of them? No. But all you have to do is a quick search to find out your original idea that you thought that this other no-name podcast stole is just a thing that people do. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that if they didn't want to do so many spoilers on almost every podcast that I listen to, Tiger Belly, T-Fat K, they fucking go over the episode at least a little bit. Are you fucking... Who the fuck... And I'm sorry I keep looking that way. I keep looking at my fucking face. It's sort of pretty, but just looks so disgusting to me. I just keep looking over and I keep distracting myself. But how fucking retarded can you be accusing someone else of stealing when it's just something people do? Learn the medium. Okay. That shit is crazy. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a podcast where I interview comedians and scientists, and I'm gonna call it the VJ Rogan Experience. Oh, wow. I'm a fucking genius. Hold on. And then the next day be like, hold on. What the? You guys see this old bald guy? He's stealing my fucking idea. I was going to interview comedians and scientists. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, what? The fuck is wrong with people, dude? Losing me money and losing me fucking faith in fucking people. Shit sucks. Oh my god. Oh man. I do have... Jesus Christ. Google it, you fucks, man. Google it, you fucks. That shit is so ridiculous. I mean, just fucking think about it. I mean, for the ones of you guys that already knew the Game of Thrones podcast exists, I mean, you're probably just dying laughing. He thought that they stole their idea. A no-name podcast. No-name podcast wars. That's the title. That's the title to this podcast. No-name podcast wars. I'm writing it down right now. Title to 16. No Name Podcast Wars. Because guess what? Hey, man. We're making a Game of Thrones out of it. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a Game of Thrones out of it. They over there, 2 kingdoms, right? They think they're playing for the crown. Guess what? I'm the Night King. That's it. That's it. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm the only one that knows what I'm doing. I'm out here throwing some shit. Haven't been defeated. I'm not even surprised about shit. That's just what it is. Be genuine, you fucks. Learn how. Oh, guess what? You can't because you care too much. And me? Don't have a job. Make my own money. Run it. I'm sure someone's talked about this before, but we'll talk about it now. Because obviously everything we talk about is important. And I swear to God, if I catch myself looking at that fucking TV again, I'll just try a little harder to not. Because threatening myself is not going to help me do it. I like to break my own rules. I'm going to work with myself. I'm looking that way, but I'm not looking at myself. It's just a joke, guys. I know everyone thinks that catfishing is a new thing. Catfishing, you heard of it? No, it's not the fucking squirrely little whisker fish that live at the bottom of your fucking mom's koi pond. You fucks. No, it's not that little guy on the side of a tiny fucking 3 by 1 foot aquarium suckling on some pebbles at the bottom, hiding in some underneath some fucking rocks. You fucking dicks. No. Catfishing is the act of being seduced, either successfully or not, by a person who is assuming a false identity. Now, you can catfish a person by assuming the false identity, or you can get catfished by someone messing with you, even if it's for benign, sort of awkward, romantic reasons, by assuming a false identity. Now, catfishing, as you know, has been very common since, text messaging and social media. Still people fall for it. Still, it's hard not to fall for it. But I'm going to tell you something. Catfishing ain't no fucking new thing. It's not. It's just not. Catfishing, think it came out just with cell phones, you fucks? Just came out since society? You idiots? No. Men have been getting catfished for years. Hundreds of years. At least, hundreds of years, for sure. And why? How? How could they be getting catfished, you ask? How? What? Men catfish? What, they had cell phones? Who are they talking to? Martian women? Women from Venus? Men are from Mars? They just meeting up on Earth? What? No. That doesn't make sense, you idiots. But see, leave it to everyone to forget that there have been plenty of people who've been assuming false identities to fuck. Okay? And while catfishing primarily involves pictures of another person being your profile, or, Photoshopping or whatever the fuck they be doing, it's usually just another person completely, and they just pretend they're Cindy Crawford or some shit, which is, God, Cindy is so bangable still. Sheesh. Sorry, Cindy Crawford. Didn't even mean to say that. You're fine. Love you. That mole? Shit. It's the shit. Prettier than ever. And she like 57 or some shit. Good God. Halle Berry, 52? What the fuck? Never when I was younger did I think that older lady would become this woman. I knew when in the 90s they were just not hot, but now, I mean, you could be 50 and bad, and that's a fact. Easy. 60 and bad. It's a thing. Christy Brinkley, look her up for you youngins. That would have sucked if I wasn't recording loud enough. Where the fuck was I? God damn it. Oh, so men, we've been getting catfished. We've been getting catfished by women. And it's because of makeup, you fucks. Come on now. You're just out there. Just making it up. We meet you. Let's break down a typical one night stand. Okay? Now, I guess catfishing is a little bit more extensive. Usually takes a little bit longer. But hey, it's still fucked. Okay? You're still fucking with me. And this is honestly like you get right to the point, and then I figure it out. Because hey, a typical situation for a one night stand. Dude meets girl at a bar. She's good looking. They have a little fun at the bar, a little drinks, a little jokes. Hey, one of them comes back to the other person's place. Little more liquor, maybe a little yay, maybe a little weed. For sure, some fucking though. And then usually sleeping. And then, right after sleeping, which is usually waking, unless it's the worst night of your life, or the best night, and you just go to the other realm, however you want to take it. You wake up. That's what you do. Right after you go to sleep, the next thing you do is wake up. And usually you turn around. And then you see you've been catfished. Because that's what usually happens. You turn around and you see you've been catfished. Why? Because you fucking dickheads. Been wearing makeup. Looking like Cindy Crawford when she's 57. And then if your makeup is fucked or off, and I see you in the morning and you look like you're born in 1877. Like, what the fuck? Catfish, man. Makeup has been catfishing dudes. And hey, we got a dick. We're bigger and dumb. So we're just supposed to take it. We should be Me Tooing chicks for looking one way when we fuck. And then the next day being something completely diff. And that's a prob. That's a prob. Waking up to a monster that was a beautiful woman last night is something many men have suffered from. Imagine if you were a chick and that happened. You sleep with a dude, man, he's handsome as shit, dashing, six-pack, killing it. You wake up the next day and he's a fat fuck like me. You lost. I won. So dumb. Man, I wonder how many chicks I've turned around. It's not like I have a crazy long list, but I wonder how many chicks I've turned around and looked at me and been like, damn, I catfished myself. I drank too much. And been like just straight disgusted. I know it's happened at least a couple times because I turned around once and I looked in the chick's eyes. I was like, yep, overshot my coverage. I mean, she was sweet about it, but I mean, too vain. But I'm like, yo, my winning personality pulled you through, girl. And then, you came to your senses and realized you don't give a fuck about personality. You just, you're a young chick who wants a fat dick, which I have, but a great body, I don't. Am I trying to get it? Yes. Will it be covered in stretch marks? Yes. Well, how do I know? Already got a ton. Don't know too many people who know that, except the thousands of people who will eventually listen to this. That's how you shoot yourself in the foot. That's how you be genuine. That's how you fucking be genuine. No lies. Man. I'll fucking say it. Fuck it. So, from playing basketball for so long, and then, after playing, just as a youngin' and an idiot, I wouldn't take my socks off or my shoes off all the time. We'd go to someone else's house or whatever. And fungus eventually grew on my toes. Now, rather than taking, crazy medications would, destroy your liver, plus at that time, when I found out that it was fungus, I was, drinking a lot. You can use like, and here's a secret for people that are dealing with like toe fungus and shit. Vicks Vapor Rub, or what I use was like I forget what brand it is, but it's the Walmart brand of it, but it's like has exactly the same stuff as Vicks Vapor Rub, percentage wise, and it works. So, and toe fungus is pretty much almost gone. Like probably within 6 months will be like completely gone. But then I started looking at my fingernails, and I noticed, huh? I noticed my fingernails are getting a little discolored, and it's probably just from treating the toe fungus that there was some transfer. How disgusting. Oh, I'm disgusting. And I'm sorry, guys. I should have came with the warning. Like, if you want to like me and not throw up, stop listening to this episode now. But I'm keeping it real, guys, so here we are. Destroying my rep. So I had to get a different Vicks Vapor Rub and start applying it to my fingernails. But literally after one day, it looks like it fucking did really well just after like one night of applying it. So this will probably be gone in like a month or two, maybe 6 months at most. Probably nah. The toes are probably 6 months. Well, my toenails grow short as shit, or slow as shit. The toes, that could be 6 months to a year actually for the big toe. Big toe, my fucking feet. I didn't even realize it till someone said it once, but my big toe is so huge. It's like I feel like it's like this video is looking terrible, but I feel like it's like not terrible, but it's like the size of two of my other toes put together. Actually, more like two this way and then a third this way, because my other toes are tiny. They're like, but that big toe that's just an elephant, bro. And then, yeah, I'm disgusting. Why does everyone have disgusting stuff about them? And then why do people who find them attractive or love them can just get over that shit so easily? The math doesn't make sense. Disgusting shit should be disgusting for everyone. But if you like them, it's fine. Hey, don't fart in my face. Oh, I love you. Okay. Hey, don't burp in my mouth. Oh, we fucked last night? Okay. We suck. I looked up, when I heard French Montana looks down on chicks if he knows that they're shitting in a bathroom, that like if he knows that they went to shit, or if they fart around him, he views it as disrespectful to him, and he's disrespecting himself to be around that, and so he doesn't do that. I mean, he was married for like I think like 5 years, and he never knew when his wife was taking a shit. Imagine that amount of respect that she had for him. Like, at first I didn't get it. I was like, what? That's crazy. But then when I thought of it, I was like, holy shit. Like, did she literally wait till he left the house? Or, like, when she had to go, she's like, all right, I gotta go run some errands and, like, go down this. Like, that is such. Like, I used to do that with, like, every chick until, like, my last. Like, they'd never seen me take a shit. Not seen me. Knew of me. Like, I would just leave. And then I was like, wow, I was way too self-conscious about that. That's some bullshit. But once French Montana said that, I'm like, damn, that's sort of like dope. And then why shouldn't dudes hold themselves up to that same standard? But I think girls honestly think it's weird if dudes are too clean. Because it's like not in... I mean, they want a clean dude, but if he doesn't get his hand, if he doesn't do some dirty shit sometimes, it's like he's not even masculine. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Someone help me out here. But, yeah. Meow. I'm hungry as fuck, man. Yo, one thing that I do when I talk to people, to like connect with them, because I'm always willing to learn, so you have to sort of like suspend your beliefs a lot of times, but I always sort of suspend my beliefs and believe and follow whoever I'm talking to's customs, and even more importantly, their superstitions. Like, I don't believe in ghosts, but I also, when people are talking about them, can step out of myself to think about it. What could make them think is a ghost, or even just honestly, I step all the way back and be like, okay, let's say I didn't believe what I believe and I was an open book. What would they tell me? But I still had the same reasoning powers. What could they tell me that would make me believe in a ghost? And this allows me, whether it's a religious talk or whatever, to not start with that immediate wall, that defensive wall that makes the other person defensive and eventually turns into sort of offensive, discussion. So, yeah, I don't know. I always feel like if you're trying to, understand where a person's coming from, it's usually best to go to their level and start from there. So it's never, people always say don't go down to another person's level. Yeah, not when you're angry or when you're trying to plan an attack to them. But if it's a educational process, or like just stepping into someone else's shoes, which is an educational process in itself, I think you should step down to their level. Even if you're like, why the fuck, I don't believe in God, and this is for this, and this reason. Well, if a person's talking about God, in the back of my mind, yeah, I don't believe in God, but then I'm going to hear them out and sort of play with the idea, let their logic, like, why, bounce back some questions with them to let them know. And a lot of times I'll be like, yo, I got to let you know, like, I don't believe in God, but why would this, and not in a way like, why would you believe in, like, I wouldn't come at them like for them to drop their beliefs. They can have their beliefs, I have my own. You have your own. It is what it is. They're not going to be aligned. We should know that from the jump, and then be able to understand why you might have that idea while I have this other idea, and then respect that, and then keep it moving if you want to go that deep. But at the very least, just respect that they're different. Keep it pushing. And that's what it is. So I play with everyone adopts other people's customs. Oh, you want me to take off the shoes at the door? Oh, cool. And they think they're so nuanced and sophisticated with their dealings with people. Nah. Most people who think that they're good with dealing with people are terrible at it, because I know the only reason I'm decent at it is because I know that I can fuck it up at any second, so I'm just trying to be as genuine. I'm not out there to fuck people over. I'm not out here to fuck anyone over. So being genuine on that front and expressing that in a way that they understand it, that's all I have to do. And I'm still always going to be me. And if they don't like it, fuck them. It is what it is. No one's going to really like you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Only some people will love you. The rest of them will follow you or back you or buy your stuff. And then everyone else will hate you or never think about you. Hopefully, if you do it right, very few people don't think about you, because that means they don't know you. and everyone else, they have some opinion. Might as well be good, might as well be bad. But at least if you have an opinion, it means I'm out here doing something right. Ruffling the feathers, pushing the agenda. Fuck you if you're against me. But I respect it. That's cool. Because it is what it is. But I see you coming. You won't see me coming. That's it, man. 50 minutes. I'm hungry. I got some work to do. Another show in. No Name Podcast Wars, man. The only time I thought of a title in between. In the show. Dude, I don't even know if I spoke correct English, and I feel like I'm frothing from the mouth, and the fucking angle of the shit is pissing me off. This whole shit's pissing me off. But we got it done. Hopefully the fan doesn't sound terrible. It's going to be there for now. If not, I'm going to start recording at 6 in the morning. Yippee! But we're going to do it. Back to you. All talk, no thought. And please follow me at ITSMRVJ. It's Mr. VJ. Mostly it's just clips from the show. But I'm probably, take them down and re-put up my skits. You know what I'm saying? I gotta switch up my personal one. And then, the show, All Talk, No Thought. The IG is exactly that. I think the Instagram's the IG's that, and the Instagram's that. What? What am I, 65? What am I, Cindy Crawford's husband? Oh my god. That would suck to be 65 and Cindy Crawford's your wife, but you're having trouble getting it up because you're 65. Please, dear God. This is one reason why I gotta work out more. Avoid all that. Keep a hard dick, you feel me? And with that note, out of here. Love y'all. Peace. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and review, please, especially on the podcast app for iPhone. That shit helps a lot. Or in iTunes, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm out. Oh, and I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Even if you listened for 5 minutes. If you made it this far, thank you the most. You the shit. And I owe you a lot for your attention. I'll get you something. Hopefully it was entertaining. I'll get you a Happy Meal. Don't hold me to that, but one day maybe. Peace.